Of course, folks, so welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel and welcome to episode 4 of the Winter Village series. So if you haven't already, make sure to check out the other episode. We've been making lots and lots of progress and I will leave a link to the playlist in the description below. So of course, in the last episode, we were starting on building the mountain as well as working on the train track. But in today's episode, we're going to be focusing on getting built all of the different buildings. We have a bunch in this bag. We obviously have a bunch on this tray as well. We have the treehouse. We also have the A-frame cabin. We also have the Home Alone house as well. We have lots to build, and the main reason why I'm going to be building all of these now in today's episodes as well as also early into this series is because in the past, in some of the other videos, you can tell that we have had some pieces missing when building some of the buildings, and obviously that is really annoying. It means we have to wait time for like a Bricklink order to arrive if I don't have any already in my Bricklink store. So basically I just want to be able to find out if there are any pieces missing so I can get all the buildings built, and then we can actually work on, you know, placing all these buildings down. And I did say in one of the other videos that I do want to try and put down the buildings first and then build them, but I think for some of them we are just going to have to build them onto just regular plates. But some of them we might be able to put onto Mills plates already. We do have a couple already built, and I have built some off camera as well. So of course, if you haven't already, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, let me know in the comment section below any feedback on the Winter Village series. And what we're going to do is start building. I'm probably not sure which one we'll do first. We'll probably do the Home Alone one first. We'll get that built and then we'll work on clearing out the pieces and buildings from the tray. Get this done, get this done, get this done, etc. So we have a lot of work ahead of us. If you haven't already, make sure to join the Discord in the description below, and let's get building this mini Home Alone house. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the Home Alone house has now been 99% built. We are missing two of these kind of pieces right here, but basically I did have them. However, they are very yellowed, and I kind of don't really want to have some very yellowed pieces next to some brand new white pieces. But the design looks really good, and I have learned my lesson. Never buy any more used pieces for projects. So yeah, I mean, as you can see, it looks really cool. I like the design. We are going to be putting it, if I can kind of show you, like right here, if I can kind of show you, it's very difficult to with one hand, but obviously it'll make a lot more sense when we get some more Mills plates done. And what we also need to do in this video, once we've made all the buildings, is also make some trees. I actually haven't made some trees yet, so yeah, we've got to do that. I have been gathering pieces from different orders, but of course we are going to be getting these pieces later in this video, so don't worry about that. And the next building, we've kind of got a bunch to go through on here. So I do believe we have the mini winter chalet, which is going to be the one we're going to be putting near the giant mountain. So I'm going to probably build that, and then we've obviously got to go through all of this as well. There's so many different pieces, so many different trees. This is actually a different type of tree that we're going to be building as well, but I really do like the design of this one right here. So I guess let's get building this winter chalet, and I'll catch you guys in the next clip when hopefully it is all done and dusted. Alright, so the winter chalet is all done and built. If you're wondering what that noise is in the background, it is currently raining very heavily where I am right now, but let's not distract from this beautiful build. I had a lot of fun building this. You have the interior right here. I kind of don't really have any light at the moment, but it looks really good, and I can't wait to put it on to the Mills plate. So of course, this build really enjoyable. If you don't know what set this is, it was actually a Bricklink series set, and a really good one as well. I actually do want to buy this set, but it is currently really expensive, and I don't think buying it around Christmas time would be the best time to buy it. Hopefully later, midway through the year, I can buy it for a good discount. So I'll explain that in a second. But you can see some Mills plates right here. I've been trying to work on them. However, I'm run out of 16 by 16 plates and also 1 by 1 bricks. And I've taken quite a lot out of my store, and I obviously could take more, but we do need to get some more pieces for those. And we have this Mills plate right here. So in the last episode, we were working on the train track, and you can see now I've basically used different colored pieces for this right here. This has actually saved me all of these white pieces doing this for this entire section, because you're actually not going to be able to see these colored pieces right here. So I just kind of used those pieces, just had randomly in my drawers right here, which are basically just full of random pieces. But you can see all these white pieces all saved, and these are basically the outlines for the trees. So this little section here is going to be all trees, and the plan is to have the chalet around here or so, just in front of the mountain. So it's going to be kind of separated on its own, but I think it looks really, really good. I think it will definitely suit this build. So I'm not actually going to put it down yet. We are going to get a couple more buildings built. We do have quite a couple to still build, but I'm not sure what I'm going to build next, but I probably will let you guys know anyway. But this is how the mills plates are going on. I have run out 16 by 16 for this one. I'm actually planning on having this one be the other side of the train track for where it is coming out of the other side of the mountain. So lots and lots of stuff to buy still. So yeah, I mean, of course, make sure to keep watching these videos. It does help me to obviously, you know, afford building this project, and it just looks really, really good, this winter chalet, and it is coming along really, really well, this entire project. This is my first ever mock and build I have ever done myself. Obviously the micro buildings I'm not doing myself, but the entire terrain, worrying about all of that. I mean, the mountain took a long time, and I designed that all myself. Well, I didn't really design it, I just chucked all a bunch of random pieces onto some rock panels. But yeah, we've got a couple more buildings to build. I'll show you guys the next one in a minute once I have built the next one. Alright, so it's all a bit of a mess right now. We have a bunch of different things going on. I basically used some of these 2x1 masonry bricks, and the main reason why I have used them is because I have tons of them. I went to the Pick a Brick wall ages ago. I'm not selling them. I was saving them for a bigger project, and I don't really mind using them for now, just for doing these kind of weird plate bits, because I do need more of like the support, and I don't really want to use all my 2x2 bricks, because we're going to be needing it for the support for the Lions Knights castle. So that is why, of course, I can always change it, take it apart. That's not really the end of the world. Of course, it is just this winter village, and of course we're going to make changes for next year's. But of course, with the Lions Knight castle and the giant mountain, we're going to be having this mills plate have the train track going out this way. I'm actually thinking of having it on this way right here, so then these pieces aren't really used, and we can use these ones for buildings and stuff. But you can also see this is how much we've got of this next mills plate done, and we're kind of leaving it there for now. But I am going to try and build 2 more of these mills plates as I can, similar to like this, so I can kind of just get a scale of how big this is going to be, kind of planning where I'm going to put certain buildings, and you know, all these different kind of things. So we are going to be building 2 more mills plates, kind of like how this one is looking right now, probably without a 16 by 16 plate or any plates on it. But I do need to get this train track kind of like mesmerized out, so I already know what the plan is going to be. So yeah, I'm going to work on that, and I am going to also build these 2 mills plate bits right here. So I'll catch you guys in the next clip when all of that is done. Of course, folks, so we have the mini winter fire station right here. This is going to be really awesome to add to the mini winter village. And look at the interior right there. Very, very nice. We have the fireman's pole as well. We do get a little tree as well. I've decided to keep the little gem on the top. We also do get this cool little fountain, a really nice minifigure piece as well on the front of it. Look at that. Very, very nice. And that is going to fit great into the winter village. But, of course, we have this mills plate right here. What I noticed is, if you can see, there is some pen marks on it, which is kind of annoying. But I mean, what can you do? This is buying used pieces. Obviously, you aren't going to be seeing it, which is kind of okay. But it's obviously still annoying, because obviously I haven't had any issue with any of the other ones. Yeah, we are planning on now not really just focusing on getting 16 by 16 plates, because I do have some various other sizes of plates, and what is halting me from making any progress is basically just leaving it like this, because I don't really have any of the other plates. But I've been going through my collection. I have a couple 8x6, 6x6, 8x8, etc. in all these random colors, and it doesn't really matter about the color, but I think we can definitely make it work. So probably going to focus on maybe completing this mills plate. I probably will. put this back on. But you know, it's kind of a bit frustrating, but I am going to actually start focusing on now we've built a couple of buildings. I'm going to take a little break, and we're going to focus on making a mills plate coming out of the mountain for where the train track is going to go, because of course we focused on that full area right here, but not really going out from the other bits. So that is what I'm going to focus on, and this will probably be the mills plate we use, and then we can also work out whether we want to have some buildings above or below the train track. So that is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to fill in this little section here with random plates, and I'll work from there, get the layout for the train track, and I'll catch you guys in the next clip. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, look at these extra mills plates we have now built. Not too shabby. It does tell me that I need to place some more orders, not only for 16 by 16 plates, but for 2 by 2 bricks, for 1 by 1 bricks, for some of these Technic bricks as well, and also some 1 by 1 dark bluish grey plates. I've checked my store, don't have any, which is a shame, but that is the train track we have done so far. Not too shabby. And there is the other part of the train track as well, looking really, really nice. The castle is just inside of the mountain at the moment, but yeah, it looks really, really good. I'm really enjoying building this. The mills plates I'm actually having a lot of fun building. I don't know why I find it so therapeutic, but I really do enjoy it. But yeah, we do need to get a lot of pieces, especially white pieces, because of course all of this bit, I mean, some of them we kind of can't always put white plates, but I mean, like, what we can do with like the trees and stuff is put just regular 2 by 2 colored plates below, and then just put the trees on top, because we're not going to be seeing those pieces. So yeah, this is a very budget winter village. I'm not really massively rich to be putting all my money into Lego like some of these other creators in the Lego YouTube space, but I'm trying to get this going, and I am enjoying it a lot. But what we're going to do now is actually focus on getting a couple more buildings done, because that is the priority for this video. I might do a couple of other things off camera, maybe get some more pieces taken out of my store to finish off these mills plates, etc. But yeah, I'm really enjoying building this, really am. But yes, this is a very budget friendly winter village. So let's get building some more buildings for the winter village. And so, folks, we have the next building. We have the mini winter treehouse, and probably my least favorite to build, but how it has turned out is amazing. And the main reason why it was my least favorite to build is it's kind of very difficult to get some of these pieces on without basically making the entire thing almost collapse. But very nice to have that finally complete, and now we've got to worry about these mills plates. So what is really good is obviously we don't have to worry now about using masonry bricks and stuff, because of course we have lots and lots of Lego to go through down there. We also have lots of plates as well. What I'm thinking though is we've kind of got this bit solidified now, only because we've got the train track here, and that is going to take ages to take apart. But these bits right here we can quite easily take off and stuff, and maybe replace it. But I have got an idea to put a building, I believe. Actually, I think I'm going to put the building there, actually. So I kind of got a lot to get done, but I'll kind of give you guys like a show of what we've got to do right here. But I'm going to try and get at least some of these mills plates done, plated up using these, and these will probably be bits and pieces where we're going to be having the train track coming out of that top mountain. So yeah, I've got a lot of work ahead of me, and I'll catch you guys in the next clip when I've hopefully changed some things around. And if I have, I will of course let you guys know. And yeah, I'm really visualizing how this full thing is going to turn out, and hopefully I can obviously save a lot of money while doing it as well. So yeah, I guess let's get sorting some mills plates. Alright, so this is kind of a bit of a jump to where we are at right now, but basically we don't really have to worry about using those masonry bricks anymore, because we have got a bunch of old friend sets in this lot. We also have some nice plates as well, very nice. So we're actually kind of sorted for a bit of the mills plates, but obviously the pieces we are still missing are the Technic bricks. But we're not going to have to worry about using any more of those masonry bricks. We can use these 1x2s. It's all, we got a lot of stuff right here I've got to go through. I'm not going to be selling it all or anything. It is literally just focusing on using these pieces for the winter village. And we also have a box right here with some more Lego as well. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm currently actually halfway through building our next building, and I'm going to get that done. I'm going to show you guys, and then what I'm going to do is worry about resorting those mills plates, getting as much done as I can, just, you know, putting these kind of plates all over, and also swapping around some of the ones which I know I'm not going to be putting any buildings on, and using like these pieces because obviously it's obviously better and easier to put on the buildings onto 16 by 16 plates, but we can use these ones for where we're just putting trees, for example. So yeah, a big update, a huge lot. If you are wondering where I got this from, it has been in the attic in my house for a long time. I just managed to find it and bring it down. So yeah, I've got a lot to go through. That's going to be really fun to do later, but I'm going to get finishing the building and I'll show you guys that in a couple minutes. Alright, so as you can see over here, I've basically laid out the second mills plate for the train track that will be coming out of the mountain, and we kind of moved that there. So the mountain is going to be there. We have the train track here. We're going to have another one going here. Move that over there. But and then we're going to be having another mills plate over there, but the train track is then going to go round through here and round, yeah. So it's going to cost a lot of money, but we move. As you can see, it's looking not too shabby. It is relatively sturdy as well, which is obviously good. I'm not really planning on having any buildings back here. That is why I've kind of left these 16 by 16 plates down here. So yeah, I forgot how unfun it is to go through used Lego though, so I'm going to be taking a break from that because that obviously wasn't the most fun to do, but yeah. Alright, so I made a couple of changes with my plan for these mills plates. So as you can see, I've swapped out basically one 16 by 16 plate right there, mainly because I don't think I'm having a building right there for the moment. Of course, we will be having the mountain right here, and I've been working on this second area, this second mills plate for where the train track is going to go. So I'm not planning on having buildings up here. That is why it is called varied plates. But the 16 by 16 plates I've decided to put down here because I am planning on hopefully having some buildings down there. So what I did realize and what I remembered is that going through used bulk is not fun at all, even just finding pieces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that for now. I'm not going to worry about that at all for maybe a couple of days or until I really need it. And what I'm going to do now is actually just finish off building a couple more buildings because we haven't built them all. We have built quite a couple in today's episode. I might want to save one or two for another episode, but I'm going to try and build at least two more for this episode. But just so you guys can kind of get the layout, it is looking very big. So this will actually be going here as well. So I think the full scale is going to be 5 by 3 mills plates. So not too shabby, but it is quite big. Just so you guys can kind of get a scale of what I am planning on building. But yeah, 5 by 3 mills plates, not too bad. Let's get another building built. Look at this, guys. We have the cat who is so thrilled to see the mini winter Alpine lodge. Look at this. Absolutely stunning build, and I really did enjoy building this one. I actually do want to get this set for my own collection as well, and I really do like the interior as well. So of course I have had thoughts of lighting up this mini winter micro village. However, because it is obviously very small, I've also not dealt with lighting up Lego sets, so I don't know how I'm going to deal with doing micro ones, but you know, lighting up little bits like this, some of the lights at the front, I don't really know how I do it because it's just really small. I think it'll be hard to hide the wires, but we have got another building to get built. I am going to build at least one more this episode because I do want to have maybe 1 or 2 buildings that we can leave for a future episode because we are only on episode 4, but still I think this looks really good, and I think we're going to be working on the holiday main street, so I'll be getting 2 more buildings and also 1 vehicle, which is going to be cool. So that's going to be nice to have in the village with the train. But yeah, I guess let's move on to that now, and I'll catch you guys in the next clip when that is all built. Alright, so the final buildings are now done for today's episode. So as you can see, we have the main street. Look at the interiors right here. Very nice. I know it is a little dark. My main big light isn't working right now. I need to replace the light bulb. But we have a nice bigger size tree. Very nice. We have this bit as well. We're going to build into the MOC, and we have a very nice looking tram right here, which is going to be great to have in the winter village. It is basically half the size of the building, but you know, it is perfectly fine, but it looks really good. So of course we are going to be finishing this video pretty much around here, but there is one final thing I do want to do, and that is to try and build as many small trees as I can. So as you can see, I do actually need to have a lot more of these pieces right here to actually build the tree. So I only think we'll be able to build like 2 more trees, but I will get them built and obviously show them off in the outro as well. But for the outro, what I'm going to do is get all the buildings lined up and out, and also every single Mills play I have done so far. Basically just going to be showing you every single part I have done in this winter village so far. So that's what I'm going to do now. Let me see you guys in the outro. Of course, folks, so look at how the winter village is looking at the moment. It is looking awesome, and we are nowhere near done. So of course, this is kind of just the structure at the moment. Of course, it is very, very colorful. As you can see, there are Mills plates which aren't fully complete, and we will of course need to whiten off all of these areas with the random colors. But of course, just a couple of things to note out. I do plan on having the chalet either there or there. I think it is a building that is definitely right to have separate from the main winter village, and I might do the same with the Alpine lodge. But of course, we do need to get a couple more trees around here. And yeah, we've got a couple more buildings, maybe 2 or 3 more to build. And of course, the designer is releasing new ones, so maybe I will add the new ones as well, or maybe wait to add those next year. But of course, we have the treehouse and the A-frame cabin. They are a separate episode and project on their own, so we won't worry about that. But we still need 2, 4, 6 Mills plates to fully complete the main structure of this winter village. So I'm really, really excited to see how this turns out. Of course, let me know in the comment section below. But just look at how it is looking so far. It is so cool. I'm a big fan of how it's turned out at the moment. The tram does also fit perfectly onto the train track as well. The castle is currently balancing on the mountain over there, but it looks really, really cool. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure to check out the previous episodes of the Winter Village. I will leave a playlist link in the description below and also at the end of this video. And just a massive shout out to all of you guys for all the support. For those placing orders on my Bricklink store, that is of course helping to fund this project. And I have lots more episodes to come. I'm hopefully going to finish this by Christmas time, hopefully, but you know, we never know what plans might happen. But I'm hoping to at least get the main structure and the design done. Maybe not add so many details, depending on how much this is going to cost, because it's already cost quite a bit already. But at least we have all the pieces now for the buildings, but we do actually need to get these 2 right here, so I kind of just misspoke there. But of course, thank you all so much for the support recently. If you haven't already, make sure to join the Discord in the description below. We are posting Lego deals. We're a friendly, welcoming community discussing Lego investing and Bricklink. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure to turn on that notification bell ready for next week's video. And a big shout out to my members, to Mark and Paul, for being members on the YouTube channel for such a long time. So if you want to keep seeing the process, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and of course, goodbye folks.